This is the Washington Times front page for Wednesday, August 10th, 2022. Thanks for joining us. I'm George Gerbo. The FBI's search of former President Trump's Florida home was legally justifiable to the judge who approved it, but the move could be viewed as an abuse of power damaging to the Bureau's credibility, former agents told our Jeff Murdoch. Agents on Monday searched the Mar-a-Lago estate and private club in Palm Beach in what appears to be part of an investigation into whether classified documents were sent there instead of the National Archives as required when Trump left office. The search marks a dramatic escalation of the legal investigations into the former president and unprecedented law enforcement scrutiny of a former commander-in-chief. It's also coalesced Republicans around the former president, Stephen Dinan reports. Republican office holders rushed to defend him, or at least to excoriate the FBI for the operation. Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell called on the Justice Department to explain its actions, and other Republican lawmakers said they'll investigate the FBI and DOJ if they win control of the House in the November midterm elections. Public health officials are grappling with how far to go in advising gay men to alter their sexual behavior as the monkeypox virus spreads mostly through their social circles. World Health Organization Chief Tedros Adhanom specifically advised gay men to reduce their number of sexual partners, but Tom Howe reports other health officials, including the New York City Health Commissioner, have warned that abstinence messages don't work. The Biden administration is taking a middle road. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention in recent days updated its guidance to say anyone, not just gay men, can limit their exposure to monkeypox by limiting sexual partners and avoiding spaces where intimate, often anonymous sexual contact with multiple partners occurs. Officials estimate that 98% of current cases of monkeypox are in men who report having sex with other men. You can read all of these stories at WashingtonTimes.com/front page. You can also find the entire lineup of Washington Times podcasts at WashingtonTimes.com/podcasts. The pandemic spawned a tsunami of scams, and Stephen Dinan reports government employees stand out as particularly egregious cases. Some U.S. postal workers stole stimulus checks and unemployment benefit cards out of the mail. Some city workers billed for pandemic-related services that they never delivered, and some Social Security and unemployment agency employees used their access to Americans' identities to write and in some cases approve bogus benefit applications. Sometimes the abuse was unrelated to the employee's work or was as simple as using a government computer to file bogus benefit requests. In one case, a high-ranking NASA employee earned an 18-month sentence for submitting bogus pandemic loan claims, claiming unemployment for himself and his retired mother-in-law, and spending the money on a pool and dog breeder. And finally, Bill Gertz reports, according to recent Senate testimony, China's Wuhan Institute of Virology conducted work on a virus that was deadlier than COVID-19. Stephen Quay, CEO of Atasa Therapeutics, testified to the Senate Homeland Security and Governmental Affairs Subcommittee on Emerging Threats that the institute carried out synthetic biology research on the Nipah virus genome in December 2019. Nipah is smaller than the virus behind COVID-19, known as SARS-CoV-2, and is less transmissible, but is 60% lethal. Scientists are divided over whether the coronavirus that causes COVID-19 emerged naturally through animals or can be traced to a leak or accident from the Wuhan facility. Find all of today's front page stories at WashingtonTimes.com/front page or on the Washington Times app, and find us wherever you get your podcasts. Just search Washington Times in your favorite podcast app. You can also find us on Twitter and Instagram at Wash Times for breaking news, sports, commentary, and more. For the Washington Times, I'm George Gerbo.